So my question is, so about 2 weeks ago, I started experiencing pretty severe brachial nerve pain that kind of goes throughout my neck and behind my ears, my jaw. And I was just kind of curious where this originated from, if this is from like stress, anger, or in another time, yeah, I know my guides had advised me in one of our calls to go to the chiropractor. I'm pretty sure it happened from the chiropractor like over adjusting me. And so I guess I'm just trying to figure out, what if there was like supposed to be a lesson learned from this, or or why this happened, I guess, and just like what steps I can take to heal this, because it's just so uncomfortable, and
Yeah.
I'm really struggling.
Okay, and remind me of your name.
Brian Burley.
Okay. Yeah, I just need the first name, that's all. So for Brian, what can you tell us about this brachial pain that's going on in his neck? Is it third dimensional? Yeah, it's third dimensional. Is it from a strain of some sort? Not a strain. And he believes it's from the chiropractor over adjusting. Is that true? That was an aggravator. But there was something below it. I get the visual of like the princess and the pea. When they put the pea underneath all the mattresses, she was just very sensitive and she felt it, even though an average
Mhm.
person probably wouldn't. So there was something underlying it that the chiropractor tapped into and aggravated it.
Hmm.
So that's what it's about. So can you help us understand? Was it an old injury? Is that? Yeah. And so is it something that he might remember happening? No, probably not. It was subtle. Something subtle where you did a shift, and you know how the body sometimes you just step the wrong way and it's like whack, something shifts out of place where it shouldn't have. So it was subtle. You wouldn't have noticed it at the time. It would have been one of those things that once it started, then it continued expanding because inflammation gets in there and aggravates it. So that's what's going on, the visual that I'm getting. So tell us more. What can he do to resolve this once and for all? I'm hearing yoga, stretching, gentle, gentle stretching as you help your body shift into the comfort, non-resistance. I'm hearing non-resistance space because it's like you are moving, you are shifting, you're trying to get comfortable, but like there's a brick wall on your right side. So when you start to adjust, it's like you're scraping your shoulder against it. It's blocking you, which causes you to this is really crazy sounding, I know, but it causes you to pull back, which then jolts you again and continues to aggravate. So,
Hmm.
what is that right side block? Is that something third dimensional? No, it's not third dimensional. Okay. So, is it something present life that needs to be addressed? Some kind of a block or an anger issue? Hmm. It knows on that too. So, is it something metaphysical? Yeah. All right.
I do think so. I did have an injury on that right side. I used to play, college football, and and up to my life at that point, I when I stopped playing, I had a lot of concussions. I was going to physical therapy for pain in my shoulder, and there was a lot of like trauma just tied to that because I kind of lost like my identity or who I thought I was at that time.
Mm, okay.
Because I put so much into that, and my dad kind of I want to say disowned me, but kind of stopped caring about me because I wasn't playing sports anymore. So I do feel like there's a lot of traumas there, captured in that shoulder. But yeah, just how can I? Because I'm doing, I'm doing my energy work. I'm doing acupuncture. I'm going to a massage therapist. I'm doing like German nerve response. I'm doing sauna. Like, and I was doing yoga, but like lately I feel like it's so painful just to move, so I guess it's hard for me to, when they when my guys say to do that, I'm just like, well, I love that, but it just, maybe I can fight through that and work through it, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Well, are you taking any kind of anti-inflammatory?
yeah, well, so yesterday I went to like a holistic nutrition store, and they gave me a bunch of supplements to start taking for that. And so I am currently on something now for that.
Good, because you that's what I'm feeling. Every time you try to fix it, you keep bumping that shoulder and aggravating it. So it's cool that you shared about the football, because that's kind of what I was feeling. It's like, you know, hitting that right shoulder, which would make sense if you're in defense, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, so deal with the inflammation. Also, go into meditation, talk
Okay.
to your body, send love to your shoulder, send love to your neck. Apologize to your body for not taking better care of it.
Okay.
Send it that love, ask it to work with you. You're on board, you're a team. You're going to work together to resolve this. You know, it's probably not the thing that's just going to magically zap, it's gone, because I also feel there's anger attached to it. And as you said, there's that trauma with dad. Forgive yourself for whatever you think it was, because you did nothing wrong. This is just a lasting effect that's reminding you. It's almost like it's sandpaper that's there, and it periodically scratches you to remind you the problem's not resolved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do feel like I've been working on it a lot, and so that's why I didn't know if that's why it's been coming forward, because I'm, sometimes it gets worse before it gets better, and if it's because I'm actually trying to address those wounds right now. So
Yes. Yeah. So it's like when you do that, like I say, it's like this, it feels like the sandpaper that you're working on it. So that's aggravating it and scratching it, but you got to work on it to release it. So
okay.
just keep sending love and forgiveness to your body, to yourself, because you did nothing wrong. There's nothing you could ever do that would cause you to deserve to be treated this way,
Okay.
physically or emotionally, right? So as you release that, you might visualize it flowing away from you like hot lava. That's what I'm seeing, hot lava. So let the
Okay.
hot lava flow away from your body. And I feel coolness as I say that to you. So release that hot lava, which is representative, of course, of the anger. Keep letting it go. And
Okay.
let go of any limiting beliefs about how far you can go with this. You can be 100% healed.
Okay.
It's just a matter of time.
So you're saying to not go to Western medicine, but focus more through meditation and like
Well,
that.
you've done the Western stuff, right? And it hasn't really helped you yet.
Right. Yeah.
So it's just something else to try. That's what it's feeling like right now. And I would never tell you what kind of treatments to do. I can only make suggestions,
Mhm.
but that feels energetically like it would be helpful. So just go and try whatever you're inspired to try. Let your angels guide you to the very best. Just know it may take a little bit of time, because you are healing the emotional trauma at the same time. It's a
Okay.
double whammy. It's not
Okay.
just physical. But
Okay.
I feel it flowing away from you. So
Okay.
once you get a handle on it and you make that decision as the sovereign soul, right? I'm not tolerating this anymore. I'm going to send myself love and healing energy. I'm going to let it flow away.
Okay.
I deserve to heal.
Okay.
You might want to think up some mantras like that. I
Mhm.
deserve to be whole, healthy, healed. I deserve to have a life of glowing, optimal fitness. You could come up with any of those kind of mantras that help you. Just
Mhm.
repeat them to remind yourself anytime you start thinking about the pain or the old emotional, right?
Okay.
That helps you to shift into a better state of energy where
Mhm.
you're not picking at the scab.
Okay.
Does that
Awesome.
help?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Let us know.
All right. Thanks.
Okay, bye.